Dr. Bell. How y'all doing, brother? Man, we are saluting the education program and the Belief program here at the Richmond City Jail, all under the leadership of Richmond Sheriff C.T. Woody, definitely a community sheriff. Let's give it up. Oh man, we have some excited folk who are going through the education program. Folks are getting their GEDs and moving on with life and understanding. If you want things to change in your life, change starts with you. All right? It starts with you. So that's what it's all about. We're going to move right along. We have a wonderful counselor here with us today. She is Becky Wyatt, and she's going to talk to us more about the services that she provides here at Richmond City Jail. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Program is such a phenomenal program, and I speak from experience as well as theory. We are a therapeutic community with a cognitive component. And what is so awesome about the leadership here at Richmond City Jail, that our leader, Sheriff C.T. Woody, employed those who not only had the theory but had the experience. I'm a person in long-term recovery with over 12 years in recovery. So but the experience of how to apply this recovery process. After we uncover the need and address the need with the cognitive component, then you actually see living, walking examples of how to apply this knowledge and become yet again productive members of society again, and to be able to contribute to that society. Learning how to apply the principles of recovery so that you learn, grow, and become once again what you were always intended to be. Before the disease of addiction interrupted. And for my children out there listening, in all of your getting, get understanding, and in all of your education, learn about the gateway drugs. Learn about alcohol, nicotine, and THC. Marijuana is not an innocuous weed that grows somewhere and that gives you license to use it. It is a gateway drug that opens the door to the criminal behavior, the criminal thinking, and opens the door for you to wear one of these jumpers here at Richmond City Jail. So the best recovery is not to pick up the first drink or the first drug and you'll never experience the symptoms of your disease. Loss of control, compulsion, and continued use despite adverse consequences. Only 10% of the disease is the availability of the drug. 90% is attitudes and behaviors. And here in the Belief program, we learn how to Clovia, thank you so very much for giving me this opportunity. And I thank C.T. Woody Jr. for giving me the opportunity to get up every day and come do what I love to do the most.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations are in order. He just received his GED 2 weeks ago. Emmanuel.
It's a great pleasure to be right here, right now on the Belief field. First meet, I was always the class clown, nothing under the sun was new. So I always been like the jokester of the classroom. I ain't go to school like talking about I was skipping school and everything. If something positive don't happen for me right then and there, I quit, I give up. But Mr. John Dooley, he told me stay thinking positive. And that's what I did. At first I ain't passed my GED, but I ain't give up neither. I kept on going, I kept studying, and then next time, I needed like 200 points to go, 100 points to pass my GED. I gave him 380 points. For me, right, I got 3 sons out there that I want to provide for. I want to be a good father. I was always being a good father, but in a bad way.
That's right.
I was making wrong decisions. And what the Belief program shows me now is how to make right decisions, thinking positive, being clean, operating with a pure motive. Operating with a pure motive, no internal flaw visible. You know, none of that, being clean just for the day. It's a day-to-day process that we live by in here. And Mr. Irvin, how he come through, he give it to us, you know. Being around him is very positive, letting me know that I can do it and it can be done. You know, just because I made a decision, man, it ain't the end of the world. You know, I got a chance to get back out there and take care of my kids and be a husband to my wife. Yes, I am married.
Like a man with education.
Yeah, I got education. So now I know I can do all the things that I always wanted to do. I can get my barber's license. I can be a forklift driver. I can be a counselor. All that. My whole thing is giving back, man. Now, they say the only way to keep what you got is to give it back. Yeah. And with this group, we got a group in here that me and a couple guys formed, me, Fernando Hicks, and William Turner formed, right? Called the Youngsters, helping the 18 to 25-year-old guys, right. Being face-to-face with them, letting them know about that. Up and close and personal, you know, for class experience, sharing that experience, strength, and hope with them, letting them know that they can, it is possible, man, carrying that pride and ego on your shoulder, man, you'll never change, right? So I had to let go of my pride and ego, you know, I had to do things outside of my courage, outside of my box, but I know that's the only way that I'm going to be able to succeed in life, if I do think outside the box. That's you know, right. I just want to thank C.T. Whitted, Ms. Clovia Jones. Also, I want to mention, we doing new things in here, man. We got the ballroom dance. I gotta mention ballroom dance. Ballroom dancing, you know, volunteer ladies come on. Volunteer ladies, they show us how to ballroom dance. You know, it's something new for me. I'm used to hip hop and standing on my head and stuff. Yeah, butterflies and stuff like that. Yeah, you know. But I'm really ballroom dancing. I'm cha-chaing and stuff like that, you know. It's a blessing, and I just thank Mr. C.T. Whitted for this, and Mr. Ed Coleman, and everybody who's helping me in the recovery team, my Belief family. Thank you, Ms. Cole.
I know y'all excited about this. Give it up once again for you. And right now, joining us, give it up for Irvin Hart. He's another counselor.
Incarceration, you know. I really like the program because this is the only program on 18 years that directs me back to what I do and what I believe in. And some of Ms. Wyatt said that I was personal experience in 17 years in and out of Richmond City Jail. On August the 5th, I just celebrated 17 years clean. I like about this program and about the staff is they allow me freedom to do exactly what I think is needed. I'm not bound by a whole lot of guidelines. I can really tell people what's out like going back outside and re-entry. My main job here is re-entry and letting people know the 9-day assessment, basically what to look out for. A lot of times people go out, you know, just believing that world gonna be their oyster. Things come like say child support, real things, you know, driver's license, fine, court costs, the things you gotta just keep on working until you're able to do something. Right now they're going out and kind of like a catch-22 because of the economy. Basically, here, we more laid back, give people hope. The hope is that if I can, you can.